Hello readers, today we are reading Alex and the Butterflies, written by Aubrey Betts, illustrated by Ali Dego. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hoy vamos a leer Alex and the Butterflies, Alex y las mariposas, escrito por Aubrey Betts, ilustrado por Ali Dego. Alex was a brave and bold girl who was happiest when climbing high in the branches of her favorite dogwood tree or pedaling quickly down the tallest hill on her bicycle. On sunny days, she also loved walking to the playground with her big sister Jo, where they climbed up a creaky ladder, ran across the rope bridge, and went fast down the big slide. But Alex would always watch quietly as Jo swung across the monkey bars and flew so high on the swings that her feet touched the clouds.
I'm not big and strong enough to cross the monkey bars or fly on the swings,
she would think. One day, while Alex watched and wished, two butterflies landed on her shirt, just at her shoulder, and fluttered their wings. For a few moments she held her breath until they both lifted into the air.
Where are they going?
She wondered. Quickly she followed them. Under the slide, through the swings, and to the other side of the playground, where they paused on a blade of grass. With great care, Alex bent for a closer look, but then something else caught her eye. Nearby, a row of ants were marching. Looking closer, she realized each ant was holding a large piece of leaf high over its body and carrying it far across the ground all the way back to their home.
Wow,
Alex thought.
Even though they are little, they are very strong.
As she continued to watch, there was a flicker of yellow in the corner of her eye. The butterflies were on the move again. Standing, she followed their lazy route, this time meandering across the grass and just to the edge of the park, near the trees. With a flutter, the pair paused on a low branch next to a mud and twig nest. Alex tiptoed to the branch and peeked inside. There were 3 baby birds. Suddenly, the smallest bird stood on shaky legs and began to slowly spread her wings. Stepping to the edge, she flapped once or twice and lifted several inches in the air before falling back into the nest alongside her baby brothers.
Poor birdie,
Alice gasped.
She's too little and needs to wait until she's bigger.
She had no sooner said this than the same little bear began to pump her wings again, this time faster than before, and slowly, clumsily, she lifted into the air.
Hooray!
Alex shouted.
You did it!
As it landed on a branch close by. A flash of yellow meant her butterflies were off once more. Happily, she skipped after them, eager to see whatever they might show her next, but was surprised when this time they stopped at the monkey bars. Pausing, Alex wished again that she were big and strong so she could fly across from rung to rung like her sister.
I'm not strong enough,
she mumbled. Suddenly, she remembered how the ants, who were tiny, had the strength to carry leaves very far.
Even though I'm little, I can be strong like them,
she thought. With a timid step, she pulled herself up the ladder and reached for the first rung. She stood for a moment before pushing off and swiftly moved from bar to bar, hand over hand. Halfway across, her face lit up with a triumphant smile. She was doing it! Thrilled with her success, Alex climbed down as she reached the other side and raced to the swings where Joe was playing. In moments, she had climbed up and was pumping her legs furiously, but the swing went nowhere.
I can't do it,
She yelled, coming to a stop with a pout. Kicking at the rocks on the ground under her swing, she watched the butterflies go by and thought,
the baby birds. They couldn't fly the first time, but kept trying until they did it.
so she decided to try again.
Let's forward, let's back, let's forward, let's back.
With her chanting, the swing began to move slowly at first, then faster until her toes touched the clouds and she could see all of the playground below. Down and back up, she looked at where the ants were carrying on below and decided to always try instead of thinking she wasn't big enough or strong enough. Down and back up, she gazed towards the tree where the little birds were learning to fly and decided to always keep trying, even if it meant she had to start slow and practice a lot. As their swings came slowly to a stop, Alex looked at Joe, who gave her a big smile. I knew you could do it. Climbing down, the sisters held hands and skipped home, two butterflies flitting quietly behind. And that, my friends, is the end of our story. Remember to like and subscribe to support our channel. Recuerda darme un me gusta y suscribirte para apoyar nuestro canal.